Action.
Action Jackson. We are back.
Once again.
Puff and Vern. It's been another week in the NBA. It's been exciting.
Woo.
The Raptors had a better week. We have some updates on Mr. Simmons in Philly.
Lord have mercy, the Raptors.
And Mr. Chef Curry's about to bust a new record.
That man is ridiculous. As I said, they need to drug test him. See, like when man them do a dunk, and they're like, yo, that man don't usually do that dunk.
We got to check and see if his shooting arm is for real.
What is he on right now?
And then we have a trash compactor team in the Crypto.com stadium.
Yeah. You see what happened? That's why they had to get rid of the
They had to get rid of Staples. Staples didn't want their name on that.
Yeah, that trashness.
And there's another man wearing a dress in the league. I don't know why. People feel it's fashion. And there's some people out of the lineup. Interesting. We have a big rundown today for Puff and Vern. A lot to talk about. The NBA, there's always something to talk about.
Always.
And then we have a man like Stephen A. trying to dash out some stupidness.
And they don't listen. Stupid.
He just wants people to watch it.
Yeah, listen.
Stephen A.
I don't know.
We have to learn how to talk like Stephen A. and make up these outrageous. It's not even hot takes. It's outrageous takes. I don't know, man.
Steph Curry.
It's sometimes it's funny to see. It's exciting. I think he likes it. I think he enjoys it. I think he really enjoys it.
I think so too. But again, you're getting the big bucks. I don't watch man's pockets, but
I wanted to
but we'll
touch
see, man.
the truth. We have some Black Boot beer.
Imperial.
Try a Welly on. Is a Welly of the boot?
A Welly? I don't know if the boot is Welly.
Try a Welly. WELLY.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I gotta Google that.
It's from Guelph. Guelph man. What is
Try
a Welly?
Welly on. Imperial. Russian. Stout. Dark. Rich. Complex.
Strong beer.
Oh, but it says it has a gold. Remember the last one we saw? It had some awards. This one won in 20.
Award. And you bought it down,
18?
and then it came back, and then it was lit. Yeah, it was wicked after you bought it down.
This was a beer fort, strong beer,
strong
8%
beer.
From Wellington Brewery in Guelph, Ontario.
This bold, full body stout is a jet black with a deep tan head.
This guy always wants these stouts. Vern always finds these stouts.
Listen, man, it's in the area, so let's see.
And an inviting aroma of dark chocolate and coffee with complex roasted malt and toffee flavors alongside a hint of dark fruit.
That was coffee.
Award winning.
I saw a coffee beer. And I was looking at it, had no milk, but they only had one. So I was like, damn it.
Oh, we got to try that.
I was like, I'll find it next time. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yo, this new coffee
Any time of the year. So, Vern, it says we have to serve between 8 and 12%. Did you do that?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know who measures their beer.
I stuck it in the fridge. And then I took it out, and it's been sitting here for a while. So I think
they say we're supposed to drink it out of a snifter.
What's
it look like that glass. That looks so.
But why they call it a snifter?
Because you
sniff it?
Sniff it and then drink. So maybe we should sniff this one while we drink it. So
it sounds like wine, man. I drink wine. You only sniff and twirl wine, no?
Does smell like beer. Stout specifically. Not bad. I like other stouts. It's nice, though.
Oh, this stout is nice. Yo, all the stouts that we've been used to,
this one's thick.
Guinness.
This one's thick. Yeah, the only one we're drinking was Guinness. Now we could get some without the preservatives.
I can't lie, since we've been doing the Canadian beer series, I think I'm done with other beers. Sorry, Heineken. Sorry, Red Stripe. It's a Canadian beer taste.
No lie. If you're in Canada, you should try some Canadian beers.
Yeah, man, they're really good.
I bought up and grown in Canada.
No, and this is the first time ever.
So we get caught with all this Heineken and Guinness and Dragon Stout alone.
Ultra Stout beer. Yeah, man.
So it's a nice one.
And you know, it says strong beer, but you don't taste it. That's the thing I like with stouts, right?
Yeah.
It says strong and stuff, but you don't.
You just feel it after.
Yeah. It doesn't interfere with the taste and the feel.
I like this one. I'm not going to give it another award for right now, but I like it. It tastes good.
I don't know. It's good. it's living up to the award's name.
Yeah.
We may not have to give it one, but it's living up to the name. So
Yeah, it is nice.
Imperial
So
boot.
try it out if you can. Imperial Russian Stout.
No. That's what you should
I know
call it.
it's called
Imperial
Black Boot.
Exactly. Yeah,
Try a
Black
welly
boot.
on.
A welly on.
A welly. I'm assuming the welly is a boot. It looked like a rain boot. If you don't
That
know.
is, yeah. Is that what you
So-
call a rain boot? A welly?
I don't know. To me, it looked like a rain boot.
It does.
It looked like a boot you wear
It
when
looks
it's
like a rain boot when it's raining.
when it's raining or deep water or something.
Yeah, or you're working in some kind of mud.
So we gotta big up the intro. This is our intro music. We say beats, blunts, and ball. We have to bring in the beats. This is from
Yeah.
what? Live? Big
Another
up
live production. Check him out on Insta at live. That's
Uh-oh.
right. Don't worry, we got some things for you, man. We got some things coming.
We getting hype. We getting hype. NBA ball. Oh, I love you. I love you, NBA basketball. All right. So let's talk our Raptors.
Oh, wow.
Our Raptors have been doing better this week.
Listen, Raptors, gave man some headaches last week. It was a rough week. Terrible. Yo, we got box up.
Thump and fist.
Thump on fist. So they said we got thump up.
Yup,
Thump hard
exactly.
on our face, But this week, we recovered.
We did better. Actually, this week it should have
We
been
did
a
better,
4-0 week. But
it should have been a 4-0 week, but we gave up.
Hey.
That the OKC
I know
game.
we needed
Yeah.
0.1 or 2
1/10
seconds to
left
win
more.
that game.
1/10 more on the clock, we would have won.
But
Right?
Champagne getting some minutes.
But what that proves, though, right? We can't get rid of Champagne
Oh,
or
man.
Banton.
Did you see that layup the man did?
I was
When
like,
the man thought the man got caught in the air, the man turned to the side. It did some reverse.
do you know when when the man jump and you're like, yo, what the heck?
I was like, oh man, this guy's.
I got to the sentence like, what the heck are you? Oh,
and then layup.
oh.
And that was a clutch time.
That was-
and you see
yeah.
the next game. Now he gets clutch minutes.
Yeah. You know what? He was a good cap. He's a good cap.
Oh man,
Because
Champagne.
I was saying
I'm excited
Wainwright.
to see what happens.
Remember I said Wainwright?
Yeah,
And where is that man?
don't know where he is.
Don't know. Champagne was the better pickup.
Champagne. So we also remember I've been telling you from time about Miss COVID and our trust in Masai
So
guy.
you're saying this is a COVID files. We have to open back up the COVID files.
Well, the COVID files are not closing.
Yeah,
COVID files gonna be forever open.
This is the first time we went in it, Because
For the Raptors.
Because Kyrie is not
For
there.
the Raptors, because we had Philly
Yeah.
get you to go to COVID files. You had a whole bunch of other
I
teams.
know, yeah, that's true.
Even LeBron, but he changed the
true.
rules to come back
That
quick
is true.
time.
I know we got to bring back the COVID file segment, especially this big stuff like that. And this is very big, The architect trusted Masai, got caught up with it.
It's good that I see that none of the players
Yeah,
got caught.
Yeah.
But that's why I keep on telling you, Raptors can't be started from behind because they're going to be mad. Either going to get injured like OG or going to catch COVID.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some critical time that they're going to miss a good number of games.
we're a young team, so we don't have that luxury of quick starting. I wish we did.
Seems like it's a rebuild season.
It is
Come
a
on,
rebuild
Masai,
season.
trust in you. Make sure we don't get no 6, 7, or 8 seed.
At trade deadline, we should know what's going on. I'm saying, yo, man. Indiana said they're gonna have a fire sale. I'm saying Masai jump on it, right? Because I do see Raptors signs, right? I was close to abandon, but I was like, I can't do it. I still have faith. They're only 2 games out of, one game out of the 8th spot.
Yeah, but right now I think they're about 1 game out.
And they're like, 4 games out of the 6th
Yeah,
spot?
but they can't continue because if they continue here, they're going to continue
Right.
sitting in the 10th or 12th spot.
So we're gonna get back when we get back. Bridge, get back a couple guys. Maybe we're
That
going a
might seem
little
like
run.
his knees mash
Maybe
up.
we're going a little run.
How many games that man miss already? 4 or 5 straight?
Yeah. But him and OG
Ooh.
been mash up.
But
And
they've been getting some wins.
OG's a big one though, and they're fighting.
Which is a big one.
But
OG is a
also,
big
what
one.
I also like too is now, you're seeing Barnes.
Yeah,
run the
Barnes
offense,
is stepping up.
right? You're
That's-
seeing Barnes initiate
Honestly,
offense.
that is a good thing. during all this losing and
This
turmoil,
3-point shots
you're getting
getting
all of
better.
these younger guys being able to play some big
Now
minutes.
you have more confidence in Banton.
Yeah.
You have more confidence in
Banton's getting minutes. Champagne's
right?
now getting minutes. I'm sorry, Flynn.
Right
might
now you see
get
Bonga get a 1-2 minutes.
I know Bonga surprised.
Yeah. Boucher's finally starting playing better. He stopped dashing up the trees now and started doing what
He
got
got
him
some
the money.
nice rebounds playing.
Exactly.
But Boucher's
right?
gonna get charged with flopping. I see a few times Boucher get like he's so small. People go so he goes then he goes.
What happened to him? Didn't the man put on weight in the bubble? Or at one point he bulk up and then all of a sudden he's skinny again?
You talking about Boucher?
Yeah, man.
From when this man bulk up?
Yo, I swear those pictures
That man
of him put
always
on
look
weight.
like a hanger.
I'm gonna find some pictures, yo. That he put on weight like a
Yo,
couple
I think
times,
it was those
right?
pictures. Yo,
Are they Photoshop?
just like,
Those man
like Zion. They blew it up.
Right?
Yo, Boucher has always looked like a hanger.
Guys, it's crazy. But he started playing decent.
He is playing better,
right?
but now we only have
is
Precious
down.
out.
I didn't even know what happened to him.
I don't know. I think did I read something about
Is it shoulder
or something? I can't remember.
Man, that man flapped me. Yo, I picked him up in fantasy this week. Raptors had 2 games and the man didn't play.
I know
none
Precious
of those
is
games.
guaranteed 10 rebounds,
And that's
It
what I
could be
said. I was like,
0
yo,
point, but
I
he's
need some words.
guaranteed 10
Let me go
rebounds.
knock on the home team and get Precious
Oh,
because I know
man.
no one's gonna pick him up. And I pick him up, but the man's out for the 2 games. Precious, come on now.
Yeah, but the Raptors,
But
they turned it around. The thing is with the Raptors,
slow.
we need this consistently. We can't
Slow.
have it only like this. Yo,
But this is this thing now. You got to build with a young team, right? So with the veteran man, them they already knew that, right? Because they already went through this. This is young guys. Them now. You got to learn. They got to learn now consistency. You got to get it through their head. Yeah, you could tell them. Yeah, I got to be consistent. But what do I know? I like to bring that same energy every night on the floor, right? It's yeah.
I heard an interview where Van Fleet was saying something like, "We get yelled at, we play better for a little bit, we go back to our same flopness, and then we play better." And
But then
it's
he
a
says, you know,
cycle. You need to be consistent and play
But
at a high level consistently.
I think within that same thing, you said like, you know, we're gonna have to get through it, find a way to get through it, right? And that's the only way to do it. Just keep doing it, right? The young man them is gonna learn because once the young man them catch
The
on,
young men are going to learn. The Raptors are going to lose, and we're going to get a high draft pick, and then next year the championship.
listen. I'm with that. I'm with getting to the playoffs and getting them some. Yo, listen. If we don't get to the 6th,
it looks like it's 2 years out the playoffs.
if we don't get to the 6th, then man, what are you complaining about? But they're only 2 years out of the playoffs. You forget all the long years that we never had playoffs.
Yeah, but we are a championship team
Okay.
now. We don't
That's
miss
true.
playoffs. It's not Raptors in 95.
Or not,
It's Raptors 2019.
You know what I'm saying? We lost a lot, man. We lost a lot. There's only 3 men left on those teams.
Yeah, but I don't care. We need to build a culture. We need to
But
reach playoffs.
The culture is there.
At
The
least
culture
second
is
round.
there. We just got to get
We
the
need
young
the
man
energy.
them
We need to
in.
man them for
The
play.
young man them in, right?
Lick shot. Play some defense.
If we had gotten, we need to. If we trade and we get Miles, Miles
Yeah,
Turner.
so there's stories out of Indiana that they're going to go through a rebuild.
I'm putting that.
And I know Vern from Time is saying Miles Turner on the
I'm putting it out
Raptors,
there.
and I agree. Miles Turner on the Raptors is
lethal.
a dangerous addition.
Lethal.
Raptors
Right there,
for sure.
no one's
for
coming to
sure
the hole.
Guaranteed reaching
No
playoffs.
one who's coming to the rim. That man averaged 2.8 blocks a game.
And his size, he's not a 7-footer, but his size and length fits in with the whole what
He's
Raptors
like
are
a
trying to do.
6'10", 6'11", but
Yeah.
he's long,
Yeah.
long arms,
Could
could
switch.
reach, could switch, right? And he
Masai,
has the
we
body
trust in
enough.
you. I know you're already on the phone with the
Yeah,
man them
yeah,
and trying to get the pieces that you need.
Don't worry, if you need me,
No.
we could set up a 3-team deal, right? Because we have Dragic there. We know Dallas wants him. So let's set up something.
Yeah, set up something. But what if Raptors end up getting Sabonis?
Yeah,
I have the same.
It doesn't give you that rim protection, but it gives you
He get rebounds and he can score.
he rebounds.
He
can
rebounds
score,
and
right?
he can score, but his
And he can
defense
stretch
is
it.
not
His
there.
defense is solid. And
His
what we
defense is
need,
not there.
we need a defensive
defense.
man.
We
We need a rim protection.
Yeah, because I think Raptors
Right.
what they're building is
Because
like
we have Jonas. Remember, he's just a little bit better Jonas.
who Miles Turner.
No,
I mean
Sabonis.
Sabonis. Yeah, you're right. You think he's better?
Well, he can
I
move
think he's
better.
more- yeah, he can move
He
better.
can move better.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right?
You prefer the defense because it seems like what the Raptors are trying to create is everybody could score in their own way. So everybody's getting around 8 to 10 points, and it might be 1 or 2 man getting 20.
And every man could shoot, so you need that rim protection.
But you have the lockdown. Because once you can lock them down,
because
you don't need to score.
Look at their defense right now. The only place that they're really lacking, it's not saying they're lacking,
center.
but they need a number one center.
Because you need that person also to be
right. We have good backup
monster
centers.
Board.
We have good backup centers. Right. Birch is a good backup center.
I think Birch and Precious are true. Both of them are kind of backup centers.
Yeah, exactly. So Miles will come there. If we get Miles, he'll be that man. And then we have a solid man coming off the bench, right, to spell those minutes.
Because imagine even putting Chua at like
at
a
power
4.
forward too. Yeah, exactly. So now
and
we
then
have more
Miles
depth.
Turner could probably score better. Yeah.
Right?
Especially when you need to lock up the bigger team.
Masai, we trust you.
We trust in Masai. I know Masai's going to get it done. I know
Let's
Masai's
send some draft picks.
What's going on?
You know, and Dragic and Malachi.
You know Dragic is gosh.
Even Boucher to Dallas. You know.
You say Boucher too? Hanger?
Yo, because we have, if we're gonna keep Birch and we have Precious and we're gonna get back Miles.
I know. You say you need to give up some assets, but why don't you give up Bonga? We're not using.
No, it's bad. Yo, if a man take Bonga in a trade, that's a heist.
We're not using Bonga.
That's
you can trade that. You trade what we're not using.
You know, I would say Delanton, bad boy Bantan, but
you ain't going nowhere.
Nah, that man's a staple. Him and Champetty, they not going anywhere.
When that guy, you notice when that man dribbles up the court, he seems like he's just gliding.
Yeah, man. And he ends up the court like that, yo.
He's like gliding.
Call him the gazelle, yo. Is that those things that you run from the lion, the gazelles?
That's why I see him run. He just smooth. It's like
he just
funny though. I don't know. I just see it. He seems like he's just floating or like, you know, he's just
2 steps and he's already over.
Like man, running hard. He's just like boom, boom, boom. He's like boom. He's flying back.
That's his style. And he pushes the ball.
Yeah, he pushes the ball out.
Yeah, so he's always moving.
Yeah, that ball's gonna get teeth enough though. So it's the NBA.
Nah, man, but the way he protects
and that's if you push out in the right places, but certain man like Marcus Smart, that guy, he sees how you dribble. As soon as he waits for it, look.
But that's the one thing, right? A lot of NBA men don't pressure you up full court.
That is
so
true.
You could do that joint, right? But
that is true. That's why he doesn't play clutch minutes, because that's what they pressure you. So
yeah, man. But we'll see, man. Masai, we need to make that trade though, because if we get that trade, Raptors will top 6.
I co-sign.
Top
I hope
6.
Miles Turner ends up on the Raptors. I don't know any other piece from Indiana that I kind of. Sabonis is not bad, but I prefer Miles Turner.
I prefer Miles Turner. So Indiana's gonna send us Miles Turner and maybe, you know, what's his name? He'll come to me as
in Dallas.
No. So when we send, you know, Malachi Flynn, Dragic, and Boucher to Dallas.
That trade don't sound good though.
Indiana's gonna send us.
It sounds
Miles,
good for the Raptors, right? But on the next side,
Miles
it don't sound that good.
And like O'Shea Bring back
You see the
back.
Brichette do the mailman or something,
right?
Brichette bring back the mailman,
and then right. Indiana gets Powell. Indiana gets bare draft picks, right? Because you're rebuilding. Come on.
I don't even know I want to get into this trade talk of who's going where and where, how much money is going to be there. No, I just want Miles Turner to end up in the Raptors. The rest,
Dragic is going to be on that deal.
Masai and his team deal with them.
It's a 3-team deal, right? So
Well, we'll see.
But we're not giving up Champetty or Bantan.
So there is a little update in the Ben Simmons saga. We don't even need to run the music. No, I ain't tell him to run it.
We don't need to.
We don't want to spend no much time on it. Because nothing happened. Victor is still in a coma, and we don't want to waste the people them time. We don't want to waste the people them time. We only have a little bit we're going to talk about. Quick, and move on, because we don't want to waste the people them time.
Are they still trying to find who shot him?
Yes, they're still trying to find. They're still trying to find.
Okay. Quick.
So, what's the... I'll let you introduce the news.
Yeah, man, the news came out. Trade rumors are picking up. Talks are picking up.
Because you know the man's not
Ben
playing
Simmons.
in Philly no more.
And the reason why he's picking up...
He's not playing in Philly no more.
The reason why he's picking up is now that all the free agents that were signed over in the summer is coming up for their contracts.
But
now
that's
you
so
can start
obvious why the man was waiting, because he's not going to quick trade for the man. He's going to wait till more assets are available so then he can pick and choose and see. Especially by this time, you can see where the teams are going. Yeah. They can see, you know?
They're saying now the reason why they didn't pull the trigger because only 60 60-something% of the players
were available.
Right.
So there's a thing in the league.
then,
If you sign a current contract, I think there's like
July
a 3-week
time.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to give like a
you can't trade that
grace
player. I
period.
think until the middle of December.
Yeah, it's like a grace period.
Right. And there's also other players that you can't trade until is it trade deadline or them times. So there's some.
So it depends on when your
yeah.
contract
So you
is
can't
signed or
sign a
something.
person right away and trade them like 1 month or 2
Yeah.
months later. There is like a vesting period, I guess, before you could trade that player. So I think it was like
It's
next week.
It's almost like a probation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It,
But,
it makes
yeah.
sense because you don't want these players to jump here. They have
Exactly.
families too. But still, 4 months. Yeah, it's not a long.
Hey man, at least you have to pass.
Anyways,
you have to put something in place.
yeah.
So yeah,
So that's what we're talking about. So I think next week, December 15, 14, somewhere around that time.
right?
There's-
All those contracts will be opening up. So now you
instead
can
of 63% of the players available,
It's like
now
80,
there's like
84
85
or
or
85.
80-something percent
But what that
more
means
players
is
available.
now
that
you can
could trade.
engage with other teams about more different players because
Right.
Philly's like, listen, man, if I'm giving up an all-star defensive player, I need like a top 25 man back,
I agree,
which is
I
true.
agree, I agree.
Now this opens that up, right? Now
Yeah.
you could be like, all right, send me this man.
But now
Send me
you
that
see man like Kemba Walker, who is now out of the lineup and thing.
That one I don't understand. I'm puzzled.
Yeah, because they put
puzzled.
so the story we're talking about. New York Knicks
That's
signed
a scratch
Kemba
it.
Walker this year. Kemba Walker to be
Yeah,
their
so they
starting
could
point
trade him.
guard. Kemba Walker hasn't started the season well. So, but
But
Coach Thibodeau,
he had his moments though. Starting.
he's way down on his averages. So he averages about 20 points a game.
I know.
This year he's about
But then
11
you have,
points
you have
per
Randall
game.
who ascend. You have Barrett who ascend. Then you got Fournier.
But he wasn't getting assists. He was only getting 3 or 4
Right.
assists.
I
So
know.
it's not even like you're
But he was never-
there to help and create offense.
He was there for scoring because he was never a
Right.
point. He was never
Yeah,
an assist
True,
man.
true. But
But
now
and
he's
you have
not
Derrick
there. Scoring
Rose.
at 11%. Not
And-
Derrick
and-
Rose comes off the bench. Alec
what I'm
Burke
saying.
is starting.
And I don't get it. Like they gave up on the man too
I
quick
think the reason why
because they were winning
is
with him.
Kemba Walker is small and
They're winning with
he
him.
can't play defense.
That's
is
the problem
true.
because they were winning with him.
They were winning with him.
So
Kemba
what
Walker hasn't
happened?
played the last 7
Yeah.
games. 0 minutes. DMP.
Because remember when
Coach's
all the
decision.
fans were talking and they're going off for the Knicks is this and everyone's in the power rankings, Kemba was balling.
I agree.
So I don't know.
It's interesting, but
Well-
it's a coach's say.
Well, exactly. And
I feel
now-
bad, but I think they're going to trade him.
Now he's eligible to get traded. So he
I don't know. I just
Him,
hope he
Ben
doesn't go
Simmons.
that Isaiah Thomas route.
that's arms
Because this man, Kemba Walker, left $20 million on the table to get a
Right.
buyout from OKC to sign with his hometown Knicks,
but
and now the
Right.
man's on the bench at
Right.
the end of the bench.
Isaiah didn't get any of that. That even sniff. At least he sniffed
That
some
is
money.
true. That is true.
At least he
But
chose.
then again, I don't like
their arms.
Thibodeau
Isaiah.
has some like I don't understand.
Thibodeau's different,
because
yeah.
why wouldn't he put why wouldn't you just start Rose
That's what I'm saying.
and have Kemba Walker as
Oh,
a
off the
backup?
bench. Yeah.
You're putting Alex Burke. Alex Burke got 0 points the last game.
Any man in the NBA
0.
that plays to over 25 minutes and couldn't score 1 point.
I don't know. After
score 1 point.
after all of this, remember when Thibodeau went from Chicago to
But
Minnesota?
he's known as running players down. Like
Yeah.
he'll play you like 10. Because even when he had Rose at his prime, when Rose got injured, he didn't need to have Rose in the game that long.
I
Well,
don't
people
know,
was like he may
but-
have got injured anyhow, but still, you're boxing up the squad.
I don't know. I think we have to start looking at Thibodeau as a coach.
Yeah.
But anyways, because now they take what's his name? They take Kemba Walker out. They're not winning. They haven't been playing well.
Trash.
They have been losing.
Right. So now they're gonna, Ben Simmons is gonna get traded. Kemba's gonna get traded. Damn.
I think Kemba's gonna get traded to another team. But if I was Kemba, I would want to get traded because
his attitude is like,
at his size, he could disappear on the bench.
oh, of course he could.
He could be out of the league real quick.
But I don't get it though, man. I'll take a chance on him. Shoot.
Yeah, I think there's a few teams that would take a
They'll
chance
take a
on.
chance
But
on
now you look at the next man, Blake Griffin. He's on the Nets.
But that
He
man,
signed back.
that man should have been out the league long time. Mashup. That's
true.
Because
Honestly, he was playing not last year. He didn't play that bad.
What was he giving you though? Was he really making?
I don't
it?
know. I have to look up his points,
Was
but I
it-
think it was about 8 at least 9 points a game.
But was it impactful? Like,
Tuesday, if you're only scoring 9 points a game, you know he's not a defensive player.
yeah, like I know you're coming in there to spill some minutes and so on, but what you really gonna do? That's not really significant for them, man. Really.
But then he
That's
signed for like
that's
he-
like saying DeAndre Jordan.
he signed for dirt cheap though.
yeah. Because
I
he wants
think
to
he
win
wanted
a
to get a
chip.
chip. Yeah,
That's like
He's gonna
saying
ride on the
DeAndre
coattails.
Jordan doesn't really play. Like, well,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
Avi.
Because he doesn't have an offensive game. You just foul him. You
Yeah.
can't hit free
That
throws.
man are shot blockers in an era where you
seems
don't
like
really need that.
everybody who really can't shoot, you're coming out of the league.
Yeah.
You're coming out.
If you don't,
But
yeah.
Blake was hitting Blake could shoot threes now. He was hitting in the corner and doing all type of.
But I
Interesting,
think
but-
it's listen. They don't have the
I gotta
Dwight.
see, 'cause
they
now
don't
you
have
look-
he doesn't have the Dwight Howard genes.
True.
Dwight
That's
Howard's
true.
shooting 71% from 3-point line. Yeah.
Dwight Howard,
Yeah.
71% from
Yeah.
threes.
Yeah. He doesn't
Yo.
shoot a lot of them, but when he shoots them,
I gotta look this up.
he hits like
Stat man, check him
he hit
because I
like-
know he like to dash out things like Stephen A. Check him,
And they don't listen. Stupid.
check him.
No, that one is true. That one is real thing.
Oh, 71.
Yeah, guy.
But honestly,
But
Dwight,
he doesn't shoot a lot of them.
yeah,
right?
but Dwight is a man you have to respect
he
about
worked on
Dwight.
his three.
No,
He worked on
not
his
even that
three-point
working
shot.
on his three. He does
Yeah.
work on it, but he plays his role to the T.
Yeah,
He understands like it's a team game.
yeah. And the thing
I
is,
used to
too,
be this man, but on this team I need to be this role. It might be a smaller role, but he'll
still
play
has-
that role to like the team. Like
he still has his athleticism too.
he does.
That's
Because
what I was like, wow.
no, and on top of that, his shoulders are still big like his
Yeah,
head.
but he trimmed down a little bit though. Like,
Yeah,
he's not
but
as bulky,
he's
but
like this.
That's crazy.
His shoulders are like, and it's like big like his head,
Yeah.
and then his body is like
But,
going.
yeah, that yeah.
But yo, that
So-
man bowls people down. The man
Yeah.
gets rebounds.
He plays his role.
That man,
He plays his role.
I have a respect. Dwight Howard, you have to respect him. You have to
You
respect
have
him.
to send it.
Especially after he gets so much disrespect in the league, talking about he's trash, he's not a top 75 player. This man used to dominate, really dominate the league. Dominate the league. Like, rebounding. Like, yo, he took Orlando to the
Yeah,
finals.
but he upset LeBron in that year because that year was supposed to be the Kobe LeBron finals.
Yeah, but they did go to the finals to get dust out. But still,
Yeah, they get that up though. But
he was a number
Yeah.
one pick. Yo, you gotta respect. You gotta put
But
some
we-
respect on
yeah,
Dwight
man.
Howard's name.
But we
And
say
again, happy
that-
birthday. His birthday was the
we
past
say
week.
that to say at least he's not getting kicked out the league. He's not forced up onto this trade
Because
business.
you know to play your role.
You know what I mean?
That's
So-
why Melo almost end up in that. See, Melo,
see-
the whole time they're trying to get Melo to play this role, Melo's like,
No, but the thing is, right? Everyone was speaking for Melo. Everyone didn't give him the chance because they're saying that in their mind they think, oh, he's not going to do it. They never gave him the opportunity to say, all right, Melo, do you want to do it? They're just saying Melo's not going to do it.
I don't
Melo's
know.
not
man.
gonna do
now
it.
look at Melo and the Lakers. He's basically
Right?
playing. He's like the best
So-
Laker. Him and LeBron are like the
So
best
when
Laker.
Portland, when he went to OKC, they quickly exit, and Melo's like, yo, bro, like I started my whole entire life, and you want me to come off the bench? It takes time, bro. So Portland, when he went to Portland for those 2 years, that's when you see it changed. And
No, but-
now he's like,
Okay, no, it was Portland. Yeah, no, he went to Houston.
he went to after
got traded
OKC.
to Houston.
Yeah, after OKC,
And then
he
they
went to
cut him out of Houston.
they
And
cut
he
him out of
almost a
Houston,
whole year he was
and
out.
he's like, yo, bro, that's cool. I just reach.
And then when he got signed back to Portland, he realized if I want to play ball, this is the role I
Right?
got to play.
And he knows. So now he's like, yo, listen, I know now that you warm up different from coming off the bench. 'Cause as a starter, you're trying to get
That is
lathered
true.
up.
So it's a whole
It's a
different
whole
game.
different game.
Like, you're ready because as
You
a
gotta
starter,
give man time.
you warm up,
You
shoot up, and you go
up
straight in the game. And everybody's warming up at the same time. But as a man
bench
coming
man,
off the bench, you
Why
got to
am I
come in
gonna-
hot. You
why
got
am
to
I
be like
gonna
ready already.
Sweat up myself and then sit on the
Yeah,
bench and cool down and then go back in, right? So that in that one, now everyone's like, oh shit, I can't believe we almost salt Melo and kicked him out of the league for no reason, right?
Well,
But, yeah, I mean, we say all that
but
to say at least
I just
he's
say
still in the
Melo at
league.
least.
He's still in the league. He's still getting his.
That man's playing.
not
He's
Kemba.
balling.
He's not
He's balling.
Kemba getting out the rotation, right? He's not Blake coming out the rotation.
I feel bad for Kemba because I have a feeling he's going to what Isaiah happened to Isaiah is going to happen to him. I think the reason why a lot of people look at these small men and they don't really give them enough respect. Like, you got to produce, and if you don't produce, you're out quick.
But the difference
Because
is
they don't see anything.
The difference with Kemba, because when Kemba was in Charlotte, he was balling.
Because that was young Kemba.
When he came to the
best,
contract,
he was a best player on Charlotte.
When he came to the contract, Jordan's like, I don't know if I could pay him that. That's why he got out.
Yeah, because he got the
Right.
money though.
You're right. They gave him.
But then again, now look,
he never got that kind. Yeah,
because he gave back the $20 million. It's probably that same amount of money he
True.
could have brought.
true.
But then, if he was in Charlotte, he's not balling. He's not playing with them, man. There's Rozier.
No, if he's in
But
Charlotte,
then Rozier
Charlotte's
wouldn't
not,
have been there.
Exactly. If he's still in Charlotte, Charlotte's not who they are right now.
Yeah, that is true.
So
That is true.
you know, at least
Kemba,
listen,
I
man,
root
at least
for
he,
you.
At least you got his
I
money.
like you, but anyways, you always could play in Europe and make more money.
At least he got his money.
yeah.
You know, Isaiah didn't get his money. Right. But
yeah, they did Isaiah Thomas bad. That's
well,
why. That's one of the reasons why I just burned down Boston.
I know.
Boston should at least sign the man for 1 year. Well, I mean, a 1 year, 2 year contract.
Yeah, at least give him something.
After playing in the playoffs, giving you all he
back
gave
and his sister,
with his
all that
sister
stuff,
dead and all that.
all that
You guys
stuff,
don't even
yeah.
mind giving the man a cut.
Salt the man up, yo.
That's why Boston's losing right now. They have a cursed team. They have 3 wicked players.
They
and
end
they
up
still lose.
We put them in under. We put them under the
still
fire.
lose.
We put
And
them under
every
Ben
time they get a
Simmons.
point guard, them still lose.
Send them all under that. Yeah.
Trust me, Isaiah Thomas'
They're all under the
spirit is
soap opera.
on them.
That's good.
And the point guard can't play nice until they sign back Isaiah. And I bet you if they sign back Isaiah, he would have played better than all of them point guard.
But I like what
I put money on that.
what they did though. They add him to the Olympic the World Championship team to
Because they
qualify for the World Championship.
know the man has skills.
The man dropped 20 something in one of the first games. Like, yeah,
They know the man has skills. I feel bad because I saw that one clip where the man played, he was balling on, and they go behind the scenes, he's crying because the man gave up on him.
yeah.
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for
Smashing
Isaiah.
himself,
I
you know?
love Isaiah.
You got to wrap all those men up in
Isaiah
all of the
showed
men.
so much heart.
Listen,
Like, trust me, your sister dead, and your team is going to is in the playoffs, and you don't miss one game. Imagine the amount of
You see that? And that you see every time we go on our tangent, that always ties back. Well, anytime you realize, anytime we talk about Ben Simmons, we're going on a little tangent, and at one point in the tangent, it brings it back to.
I told you I stopped talking about Ben Simmons a long time ago.
but
It was only a little time, but the rest
that-
is gone.
But that's what bring me back to it, because you're saying after the man now play of the game, ball out, and he went back scenes, and then he's shedding tears because they gave up on him. But you hear the key thing is, you said he balled out. That man never balled out.
That man never balled out.
Lot of mercy. But yeah, man, Boston disrespect the man.
Boston. I don't think Boston's gonna win for another like 20, 30
when the man
years.
mash up his hip, you could at least give him a 2 year, $20 million.
That's what I'm saying. Let the man
2 year, $20 million, 10 million
Let
season.
the man
and say,
rehab after all of that. Let him rehab
Right.
on our budget.
You give him a nice 2 year,
See,
$20 million.
Miami would
contract.
have, like a team like a Miami, they would have
Would've
did
done
something like that.
They would have done that.
They would, from the time you sacrifice
Yo, the
yourself,
man was
at least
leading
rehab
the
on our
league
budget. A
in-
$10 million ain't nut to
He
them,
was
you know.
averaging 29 a game. He was Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Yeah, you got to look back at the time, like Isaiah Thomas was
the
balling
man created
in Boston.
The man had
And since then, there has nobody. You went Kyrie Irving. You went
back.
Rozier. You now have what's his name? Schroeder. What, am I missing anybody?
fumble bag.
Are you missing? Am I missing any other point guards? But it seems like
Kemba.
every point guard. Kemba Walker. Yes, Kemba Walker was before Rozier. That's 4.
No, it was after Rozier, Kemba.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Kemba was after. Yes.
Yeah,
What am I talking about? They switched spots.
They switched spots, yeah.
So again, we go back. Who was the first point guard they got after him?
Kyrie
It was Kyrie.
there too.
Yeah, because Kyrie, because Isaiah went to Cleveland.
Yeah,
And Kyrie came
went-
back.
yeah.
Kyrie. And I think Rozier was the backup.
Yeah, at that time.
And then you lost Kyrie and Rozier. Rozier went over to Charlotte.
Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. Rozier went to
Charlotte.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
And then Charlotte. And then Kemba Walker
Kemba,
came back to Boston.
And then Kyrie
Rozier
went to
goes to
Brooklyn.
Charlotte. Ball out. Ball out. He's killing it right now. He's what I think he's the highest scorer, second highest behind ball.
Second behind ball.
Yeah, for a while he was number 1.
And then Kyrie went to Jersey.
And now they have
Brooklyn, I should say. Kemba went there. Kemba was balling for a little bit. Then he got mashed up, and he's out now. Now they have Shooter.
Yeah, now they have Shooter. all of them point guards can't play as well as Isaiah Thomas played.
Listen, Isaiah was named as
All of them.
Isaiah was Mr. Fourth Quarter. He was dropping 20-something a game. Isaiah had slides created. That's what says his slogan was "Back to bring trucks up." So the slide
'cause
has
they did,
beer
yeah.
money
He
because he
shouldn't
was
did that.
coming up
He
for the
shouldn't
money,
did that.
and then he
Shouldn't
hurt,
did
and
that.
then he got mash up because mash up his hip.
Shouldn't
But
have
I
did
don't
that.
care. But
He
they should
shouldn't
at
have did that.
least they should
But
at
honestly,
least
give
him
you should
that.
have gave him like a 1 or
See
2
what they
year.
did? They try to give
not
Boogie?
a max contract, but something just to
like
rehab.
like a 40 mil
Just
for like
to rehab.
2-3 year.
Just to rehab. But then again,
4
that's why
year.
Boston's not gonna win
Yeah.
nothing. Trust me, they ain't win nothing for another 20 years.
That's why like the Lakers got a championship before them in the modern era. Well, nah, they got it in 2008.
Yeah, Boston don't look like they're nowhere near championship.
Boston got it in
level.
2008, but I don't think they're no close.
Yeah, like Lakers, how many times did they win since? Boston must have won what? 1? And the Lakers must have won like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2005?
In the 2000s, like, yeah, they went up there, and then
Anyways, we're going on to the next topic. That was just off tangent. We didn't even have that topic, but yo, I big up Isaiah Thomas. You got to look at his story. This man, he reminds me of like a Freddie VanVleet, like size wise.
Nah, he's shorter than Van Vliet.
He is shorter,
but I know what you're saying.
You know,
he's in
the
mold.
league. You can't be under 6. Being under 6 foot,
you have to be wicked. You have to be lethal.
Dangerous.
You have to be lethal.
Dangerous.
All those 5'10" man, all those man you see list 5'10" or any man below 5'10", don't laugh at them and think you could do what they do.
Oh my God,
those men are lethal.
Trust me. If that man play you in the gym, you could not stay in front of them
because those guys are playing amongst trees.
They're gonna have handles galore. They're gonna have shots
and they
galore. They're gonna have like their strength. They're gonna be licking you down. Trust me. Everything. That man have to be dangerous to be that short. Dangerous.
And be on that level. Yeah, man. You have to be with
So this was not a whole Ben Simmons thing. We just went on a tangent to Ben Simmons. Yo, you don't need to know the new thing about that.
All you need to know about Ben Simmons is
that man's not playing in Philly again.
Traded.
He's never gonna play in Philly again. Ever.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Ever. That's all you need to know. You know? I don't know what team he's gonna end up on, but he's never gonna play in Philly.
But there's something big happening, some rumblings happening.
But the one thing, I want to see that game when he has to play back in Philly again.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be worse. Remember when LeBron had to go back to Cleveland after he left to go Miami, and I was like, man, we're like,
it's gonna be on that level. LeBron's still worse because be like he's LeBron.
It's gonna be 10 times that level,
right? Because it's LeBron. So, but it's gonna be
even though because it was LeBron, but it's gonna be 10 times that level because you never heard a man go, I don't want to play for this team no more.
That is true.
And nope.
Yeah, LeBron.
I never
left.
heard that. I've heard man say, I want to leave.
LeBron left,
but you still played.
Yeah.
You still suited up. You still went to the court. You still played. But you said, I want to be traded, but I'm still ball out.
This man says, yo, I got mental issues. I can't play.
Yo.
He's done.
I feel bad for the man. I feel bad for the man. I think he thought it was college, you know.
If they trade him to an East team.
What he could say, I don't want to play no more.
If they trade him to
I don't want to go to school. I don't want.
See the difference. If they trade into an East team, we may see it. If he trade into a West team, we may not see it because the West only plays in the East once,
and he might be that one day he don't play.
Exactly.
Yo, they're just gonna boo the team. You don't even have to be in the building. They're gonna boo the team so bad that the team is gonna go home and tell the man, it's like, yo, this is what they said. This is what they said. This is what they want man said.
If they trade him to the West, right, and say the West team's already played Philadelphia as their East Coast road trip,
I don't care.
Yeah, you have to wait till next year.
Yo, but still,
next year is gonna
be worse. Wow, you know the man already. You know the man are gonna come with the Ben Simmons shirt just to burn in the stadium. They're gonna fling it on the court.
If the man them on the news,
could
show a flood and a garbage dumpster rolling in there and say Ben Simmons is leaving town. Yo, I actually believe they could do worse than that. That is on the national news.
I feel bad for you because they're gonna take some. Holy!
You better hope you're getting the right counseling right now.
Ben, maybe you should just go play in China because nobody can do that to you. Go play in China or something.
Once you step into Philly. In Philadelphia, you're gonna hear it.
China will give you a big money. Trust me, you'll be their biggest. You'll be the LeBron in China. You don't need to shoot no shot. Just dunk on everybody. You'll be the LeBron. You don't need to shoot nothing.
Because once you touch Philly, you're done, brother. Brother, you're done.
Okay, done Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, the man's still in a coma.
But, my big news, all we need to talk about.
Big news.
Some records. Records about to fall in the next coming days. And
this record, when it falls, is going to show you how much the league has changed in the last, 20 years?
Yeah.
Or since the 50th 25 years? Because I remember when it was NBA 50 years.
Yeah.
Now it's a completely different game from that time.
It will also show the impact of this man. This man had on
That's
the game.
true. That is right? Anyways, let's tell us what you think. But it's Steph Curry. Steph Curry is about to pass Ray Allen in the record amount of threes hit
in the NBA,
NBA, but he's about to do it in about half the games. So Ray Allen is a current leader. He's done it in 13,000 games.
1,300 games.
1,300. Excuse me. I had to burp.
Yeah. 1,300 games. And Curry did it in I
tried a welly on
7
and I had to burp.
786.
And Curry did it in 786 games, so in about half the games.
That's just ridiculous.
So the record is 2,538 or something around there. about 25, just over 2,500
made
threes. And Curry's doing it in about half the games that Ray Allen has done it. So Ray Allen, it was a prolific scorer, a shooter,
but that just shows the difference in the times.
He had the biggest shot ever, where he basically won Miami Heat's second championship.
Yep, he got them to the victory, and then in Game 7, it just whatever just happened.
We have to have a whole episode about that one game and that play alone.
But Jesus Shuttlesworth,
yeah,
Ray Allen, bad man, prolific, but that just shows you how much the game has changed, as you said, and how the impact Curry had on that game.
Yeah, so like back in the day when we used to watch the game, there wasn't nowhere near amount of threes shot. People wouldn't shoot threes from like
it's only
10
like a
feet
few
from
man.
the 3-point line.
Only a few man, and it's the white man them like Paxson, Kerr.
Oh, remember Thunder Dan used to do that too.
Dan,
but not at that level.
No, not half court.
So
not
Dan
logo.
Marley from the Phoenix Suns
used to shoot threes, but not logo.
No, he used to shoot them out there.
Thunder Dan, yeah.
Thunder Dan
right.
is the only one I can remember that used to shoot them way behind his.
He was ahead of his. No, Mully. Chris Mullin, but not on the regular. He's like 1-2.
The only one I remember is Thunder Dan Marley. Marley used to shoot them deep.
Yeah, Mully used to shoot them deep.
Yeah. But when you see like how people are shooting, like you have like Dame Lillard, Steph Curry. Who else shoots? LeBron shoots them deep.
Everybody shoots
enough
them deep.
Man shoot them deep.
Everyone shoots deep now.
We're from the era where if you shoot your shot from that far out,
you're not guarding you.
The very next play, you're gonna be sitting beside the coach on the bench.
Or the defensive man won't
and
even
he's gonna let you know why you're sitting there, how long you can sit there, and if you ever do that again, you're not playing for me. No,
I'm on defense, and I see you do that. I'm not even guarding you.
Right, you won't guard it. But nowadays with Steph shooting it, he shoots it so well,
Dame, some of these men
have the guard.
Listen, I think that man's average from that range is around close to 40-50%.
That's insane.
High 40s, close to 50%.
You should see the type of shot this guy shoots, and he's shooting still 40% from them.
So that just shows that's his impact on the game, the evolution of the game, the 3-point.
And I just watched a clip about it. Like even Steve Kerr himself, he's like the key is the confidence.
Oh man,
to have the confidence to shoot from that far out, it's almost like it raises your percentage because you're gonna hit more of them. Just knowing that I'm that good, I can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah. So this is the thing that really gets me and it's puzzling, right? And I'm always amazed at this. When we used to shoot anything close to half court shot, how did we used to shoot them?
Oh, we should shoot them like
a heave, a line
push.
Yo, these guys are shooting.
It's like a regular jump shot.
Like that, I'm like, yo, I try to shoot a jump shot, yo, air ball. That just shows you the level of those guys. Like, it's ridiculous.
Strength. Yo,
but this man,
he's sick. Okay, so we're talking about how ill Steph Curry is, how he makes the defense have to come way out to that play him. Now, Stephen A has this take about how Steph Curry has passed LeBron James.
You got to take that. Don't, stop that.
Stupid.
Don't even, run that. Erase that. Done that. Foolishness, that.
How about that thing, man? Let's eat that thing. Because it's been a very long, LeBron James, like, people try to minimize what he's done as a player. Like LeBron put a whole bunch of scrubs upon his back and reached finals anytime he want. If LeBron was in his prime,
I was never a Kobe fan.
You could have LeBron could go on any team and go from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah. You're reaching finals.
I never used to be a Kobe fan, and then after I sit down and tell myself, why the hell do I don't like Kobe? Then I watched the man. I was like, yo, what the hell?
I just always wanted a villain in the league, and Kobe was my villain.
Yeah, I was
but
like,
that honestly, the year when he broke his mashed up his Achilles, that year I fell in love with Kobe. That was the year I fell in love with Kobe.
Last couple of years when he was leaving.
Honestly, it was late. I can't lie, it was late, but Kobe must have been in his like 17, 18. I don't know. It was late in his career.
18,
I see Kobe dunking on two man. I see Kobe doing all type of. I was like, this man is a bad man. That's when I had to realize this man is a bad man. I couldn't lie. That's the year I fell in love.
Early, I was like, yo.
And on top of that, let me finish. When he mashed up his Achilles, like I don't know. Have you ever seen a man bust his Achilles, get up, walk to the bench for a timeout, come back, hit 2 shots, and walk off the court?
He had to do that because I think NBA has a rule they couldn't sub him.
No,
No,
I'm not even saying.
right. Yeah. No,
but
no,
even
he's soldier.
you could have carried him.
No, he's soldier.
But this man, no, you see a man hold him off.
You see Paul Pierce get licked and win a wheelchair and come back.
No,
Kobe
but think
walk
about
off.
it.
Kobe
Have you
walk
ever
off.
seen a man bust his Achilles
and
walk off?
No. I seen
There's
Screamer.
always a man have
I seen Screamer bust his Achilles. Screamer was Masha.
I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
So for
But
a man to
I know
do
a few man bust their Achilles. It's like, yo,
it's pain thing. You're done.
he walked off with a mash up Achilles, then walked back on the court.
That means the pain.
Hit two shots and walked back off.
Yo, Kobe's pain threshold is on a different level.
Different level. Different level.
Because I'd be on the ground rolling.
But I thought about that. I was like, oh, maybe that's
I never really pre that.
But then I looked at everybody else in the league that
What
happened.
happened? KD, he was balling.
None of
All these
them.
men
All
was
of them. You have
balling.
to carry them off.
Yeah.
They're not
Cousins,
walking.
they're balling. Yeah.
They're not walking.
I didn't really pre that.
Kobe walked.
The
Even
man
though it was a
walked
matchup walk, like, oh, he bust. Yeah. But he walked off.
But even speaking of Kobe, that's the man who said, yo, guys.
Kobe's a different breed.
Listen,
Kobe is a different breed.
That's the man who says, yo, guy, you got a knee injury. And instead of, the man went to Germany and got an
that
surgery
process that everybody does now.
Yeah, that everyone does now. And Kobe's like, bun that. First man to do that. He said, yo, that man don't joke.
Even when I see that highlight with Matt Thomas when he goes the ball, Kobe's like,
And Kobe didn't even flinch.
Kobe didn't even move.
Barnes was like, I tried it, but the man was like, yo, what y'all do? Yeah, fool I was.
Kobe's a bad man.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I actually
Rest
shed
his soul,
tears
man.
when Kobe
Trust
left. Like, it's a serious thing because Kobe is one of the greatest in the league.
One of the greatest competitors ever, too, man. Straight up.
Ever. But man, the league has really changed since Steph Curry came in. But I like it though.
But
I like it because it's more exciting.
It's more exciting.
What
I like now too, now you're seeing, right? Remember we were talking. Now the new rules actually helps this so much.
Shooting.
Now you don't. Now you see now, players don't try to jump into you now. You don't see them doing the rip throughs anymore.
I think that was foolishness though. Like
it was,
and I think it was good that when the USA team went to Olympics. And they were trying to do that strippiness. And man was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it always happens like that, though.
No
they don't get those calls. Every time and that's why those teams take so long to get used to basketball.
Yeah. But then again, honestly, I think our rules should be closer to that.
Yeah.
Close to the international rules. Because it's soft thing and all these little gimmicks to catch foul.
But now you see right? Now
like, imagine what we were playing. If my hand was there and that man was like this, would it be a foul?
Hell no.
No.
Because I'm playing
my hand is here.
Defense,
you could easily go like this and shoot the shot. Why do you have to go like this and shoot the shot? No.
Yeah, exactly. You're going out your way.
You're going out your way.
But what I realize now is the rest were going crazy. But now I think the players are starting to adjust to it. Because now Harden's going back to the line at almost the same clip. But he's not doing those.
I think they're slowly, the beginning of the league, they had it like, this is not a call. Now they're going right back to it,
Oh, you feel so?
I feel they're going back to last year.
Because I don't see.
They're slowly moving back to last year.
Usually when people pump fake and they try to do the jump in, I don't see that anymore.
They don't jump in anymore.
Right? Yeah.
But they will jump and they'll wait for you to come in the area and then they'll jump.
Right.
Like, it's just a little
I don't see they don't get those calls anymore. Because I see people go into the hole and you jump straight up.
No, but I seen a few the one through when the hand there they do like. I seen a few of those calls.
There's a few.
And they're slowly coming back.
Right? There's a few.
But I do like that there's not so much fouls.
You can't weed it out.
And there's so much foul, like foul shots. Like, you got to slow down these foul shots.
But I could see the players finally getting used to it so that you don't see a lot of the crying no more. They're like, yo.
Raptors should be used to it because they don't get no calls.
Raptors
they should have been. That's why at the end of the game when Van Fleet tried to do that, Van Fleet had to know you're not getting that call.
But that's why Raptors don't. The new ones that may complain, but the veterans are like, yo, don't worry about that.
Yeah, we're talking about the NOKC when Van Fleet went on Shai.
On Shea?
Yeah.
And didn't get a call?
Didn't get a call.
Yeah.
Shea was hanging all over him. Shea got 2 calls.
Shea. Yeah, man. But Stephen A. foolish and Shea try to talk about idiot. Blasphemy that. Go ahead. We're not deal with that.
So, I think that's the episode.
Hiya, man.
I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, man.
We went off. We talked about some different things, some things we thought about in the league, like even talking about Kobe.
That's the flow, man. That's the flow. What happens,
You remember where you were when Kobe died?
Of course.
Where?
I was in Tennessee.
Were you in Tennessee?
Yeah.
I was actually in Hawaii, in my hotel room.
Yeah.
I woke up late because everybody was like different time.
Actually, no. Was it in Tennessee? No. Was it in Tennessee? No, actually, no. I came back from Tennessee. So I was home. And I got a text.
I remember waking up because remember Hawaii was like 5 hours.
So watch it, right?
Like
So came back
off of Eastern Standard Time.
And but see, that is where like that was a chain of reaction, right? Mm-hmm. So we came back. I'm chilling. I got a text from my cousin. Mm-hmm. Right? Never texted me before. It's like Kobe died. I'm like, yo, dog, stop talking foolishness.
I think I saw the group chat between us, but I was late. Yeah. When I woke up, I saw that. I was like, Kobe dead.
And that was after.
Lie. Right away, I was like, Googling. Like,
so my cousin texted me that. My cousin texted me that, right? And I was like, yo, you're lying. I'm like, yo, what do you know about basketball? Like, yo, don't tell me no foolishness. Kobe died. I was like, if Kobe died, all my sports apps would be going off right now. Move yourself.
And then 2 seconds.
As soon as I hang up the phone, I said, holy,
Kobe,
this is a lie.
Sad. And it's weird. I was in Honolulu. You walked out, you see Pierre Kobe jerseys. Like, I must have seen like 100 that day. Oh, no lie. Like, everywhere I was, Kobe. I was like, damn.
That's where
like, this is crazy, yo.
Yeah, I was at my parents' house there. Right there, right by the steps.
That was sad.
My phone.
I shed 2 tears, yo. That day I didn't take it easy, but it was nice being in Hawaii.
And then, like right after that,
me.
right? That's when the
January.
That's when the chain of events happened, and then the lockdown.
Yeah.
And then right after that, the Raptors played. Was it Utah?
Yeah.
And then everything locked down.
And Mr. Goldberg, what are you talking about this?
And then
rubbing
up to
COVID. And then the man catch COVID one time.
Yeah, I'm full.
Damn
locked down. Anyhow. What did Sean say?
It's another episode. We gotta
Vern.
We gotta go back into this. 11.
You know we like that. So you know what we do. You know what to do with the routine. You gotta like, subscribe, comment, follow, and dance. IG Puffin Vern. Follow. Let us know, man. Support us, man. Post if you like it. If you like the episodes, yeah, man. Post on your page, man. Show us some love, man.
All right, we out. But I want to still dance.